Have you ever looked down at your hands or legs and wonder where your strength went? The truth is, millions of seniors over 60 wake up each morning feeling weaker than the day before. Their muscles vanish slowly, quietly, without any warning signs they notice in time. And many don't realize the one mistake they're making before bed that's secretly speeding up this muscle loss. Is that you? Here's something heartbreaking that most doctors won't tell you. What you eat before bedtime could decide whether you keep your strength or lose it forever. Sound dramatic? It's not. This is backed by real science. And yet, night after night, seniors across the world unknowingly eat the wrong foods, or worse, go to bed without eating anything at all, forcing their muscles to cannibalize themselves during sleep. And here's the part that should worry you. Once that muscle loss begins, it's nearly impossible to reverse after a certain point. But that doesn't have to be your story. Because in this video, you're about to discover 5 scientifically proven bedtime foods that can stop muscle loss naturally, even if you're over 60, 70, or 80. Simple, affordable foods you can eat tonight to protect your strength, your balance, and your independence. Now pause for a second and ask yourself, can you really afford to ignore this? Every day you delay, your body loses more muscle tissue. Every night you sleep without giving your muscles what they crave, your strength fades bit by bit. And worse, when your legs weaken, your risk of falling skyrockets. You've seen it happen to friends or family. One simple fall could take away your freedom and your confidence permanently. Is a simple food fix worth ignoring when it could protect you from that? Let me be honest with you. If you're watching this video, it means you care about your health or someone you love does. You're here for a reason. But simply watching without acting might be the worst mistake you'll make this year. Do you really want to sit back and lose more muscle every night just because you didn't know what to eat before bed? Because trust me, regret won't bring back your strength. Now, here's your choice. You can ignore this video, pretend you're fine, and wake up weaker every day. Or you can watch carefully and give your body the exact foods it needs to rebuild and protect your muscles as you sleep. In the next few minutes, we'll count down the 5 bedtime foods that could change your life. And the final food in this list? Almost no one talks about it, but it's the most powerful muscle-preserving food you'll ever find. So, stay with me till the end, and ask yourself this. How will you feel next month when you're stronger, walking easier, and your muscles finally stop disappearing? All because you watched this video today? Let's begin. Before we dive into these life-changing bedtime foods, take a second to think about this. Your muscles are your independence. Without them, walking, standing, even holding a cup becomes a struggle. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, I'll be fine without changing anything, I need you to ask yourself, are you sure? Because every tip I'm about to share is exactly what your muscles are begging for, especially after 60. So if you care about protecting your strength, not just today, but in the months and years ahead, do yourself a favor. Click subscribe. It's not just a button. It's you choosing to prioritize your health, to stay informed, and to avoid the painful decline so many seniors silently endure. And if you know someone over 60 who's starting to feel weaker, share this with them too. Don't let this knowledge stop with you. Now, let's reveal the first muscle-saving bedtime food that could transform your strength starting tonight. Let me ask you a simple question. What are your muscles eating tonight while you sleep? If your answer is nothing, or just a casual snack, that could explain why you're waking up weaker every morning. You see, after the age of 60, your body enters what scientists call a catabolic state at night. That's a fancy way of saying your muscles are being broken down for fuel as you sleep. Why? Because your body is searching for protein to repair and maintain your muscles. If it doesn't find enough circulating in your bloodstream, it does something shocking. It starts stealing it from your own muscles. That's where cottage cheese, specifically casein-rich cottage cheese can literally save your muscles while you sleep. Let's break this down carefully, because understanding this one simple food could be the difference between staying strong or watching your body decline. Have you ever gone to bed after skipping dinner or just nibbling something light? It might feel harmless. But here's the truth most seniors don't realize. Overnight fasting without protein is like starving your muscles for 7 to 9 hours. And every night this happens, your muscles shrink bit by bit. You won't notice it after one night, but after weeks and months, suddenly your legs feel weaker. Climbing stairs feels harder. You might even find yourself needing assistance to stand up. Now pause for a second. Is that the future you want? Every senior who ignored this quiet muscle loss wishes they could go back and do things differently. Don't let that be you. So why cottage cheese? Because it's one of the richest sources of casein protein, a unique slow-digesting protein that provides your muscles with a steady stream of amino acids for up to 7 hours. In a study published in the Journal of Nutrition, researchers found that seniors who consumed casein protein before sleep experienced increased muscle protein synthesis throughout the night compared to those who consumed nothing. In simple terms, their bodies kept building and repairing muscle while they slept instead of breaking it down. Cottage cheese is like giving your muscles a protective meal that lasts all night long. But wait, it gets better. Unlike whey protein, which digests rapidly, casein protein forms a gel in your stomach, releasing nutrients slowly and consistently. This means instead of flooding your system all at once, it nourishes your muscles hour by hour, exactly when they're most vulnerable. Imagine that while you sleep, your muscles are being fed and protected. That's the power of cottage cheese. Let me share a quick story. A 72-year-old woman named Margaret came to a senior health clinic after feeling weaker for over a year. She couldn't understand why simple tasks like carrying groceries or rising from the couch fell harder each week. Her diet seemed fine. She ate her meals. But when asked about her nighttime routine, she revealed something telling. "Oh, I don't eat anything before bed. I was told eating late is bad for me." Her muscles were starving every single night. Margaret was advised to add half a cup of cottage cheese before bed. Within 6 weeks, she reported something amazing. She woke up feeling stronger, her legs steadier. Tasks that had felt impossible now felt manageable. That simple addition gave her muscles the fuel they needed at the exact time they needed it most. Margaret's story isn't unique. Seniors worldwide are rediscovering the protective power of this humble food. Now the question is, will you? Here's the hard truth. You can ignore this advice tonight and every night after. You can tell yourself it's not important, that you'll be fine. But as you lay in bed, your muscles will be begging for nutrients. And instead of feeding them, you'll be letting them cannibalize themselves. Each night you skip fueling your body is another night closer to frailty. Are you really willing to risk that when the solution is as simple as a small bowl of cottage cheese? Because regret won't bring back your strength. Now that you understand its importance, let's talk about exactly how to use cottage cheese effectively. Portion. Aim for half a cup to 1 cup of low-fat cottage cheese about 30 minutes before bed. Timing. Ideally, consume it after your evening routine but before you sleep, giving your body steady protein release overnight. Optional boost. Mix in a sprinkle of cinnamon or a few slices of berries if you want extra flavor without excess sugar. Key tip. Choose low-sodium, low-fat varieties to avoid unnecessary salt and calories, which could negatively impact heart health. That's it. Simple, affordable, effective. Picture this tonight. As you lay in bed, your body isn't breaking down. Instead, thanks to that small bowl of cottage cheese, your muscles are being slowly fed, repaired, protected. Imagine waking up feeling just a little stronger, walking with confidence, standing with ease, and knowing that you're finally winning the battle against muscle loss. That's the power of choosing the right bedtime food. And ignoring this, that's choosing weakness. Now, if you're still watching and you care about keeping your body strong after 60, hit like and subscribe. Not doing so, that's choosing to risk missing more life-saving tips just like this. And trust me, your muscles will feel the difference. Stay with me, because the next food on this list works in a completely different way, but it's just as powerful. Let's move to food number 4. Here's a simple but critical question for you. How often do your muscles cramp at night? Do you wake up feeling tightness in your legs, or find your hands trembling for no reason? Most seniors think this is just aging, but it's not. These are early warning signs that your muscles aren't getting what they need, especially at night. And ignoring those signs, that's how slow muscle loss creeps in silently, leaving you weaker without even realizing. Now here's the shocking part most people over 60 don't know. Magnesium deficiency is one of the leading hidden causes of nighttime muscle wasting. But don't panic, because there's a delicious solution sitting in your kitchen that could stop this loss before it's too late. Almond butter. Let me explain why this simple spread can be your muscles' secret protector. After the age of 60, your body's ability to absorb magnesium drops sharply. That's dangerous, because magnesium isn't just a vitamin. It's a critical electrolyte responsible for over 300 chemical reactions in your body, including muscle function and repair. When magnesium levels fall, muscles contract instead of relax. Repair processes slow down. You experience cramps, weakness, and eventually muscle breakdown. And because you can't feel magnesium deficiency directly, most seniors let this damage continue for years before noticing. But here's what most forget. Your muscles recover and repair primarily at night, without enough magnesium in your system before bed. You're basically trying to rebuild a house without bricks. Is that how you want your muscles to recover tonight? Now, why almond butter specifically? Because almonds are one of nature's richest sources of magnesium, combined with healthy fats and a touch of plant protein, all of which work together to support overnight muscle maintenance. 2 tablespoons of almond butter deliver 80 milligrams of magnesium, about 20% of your daily needs. Heart-healthy monounsaturated fats that stabilize blood sugar during sleep, slow-digesting calories that fuel overnight repair without spiking insulin. In simple terms, almond butter feeds your muscles slowly, protects against cramps, and delivers magnesium when your body needs it most. Compare this to skipping food at night, or worse, grabbing sugar-laden snacks. And it's clear, almond butter is a smarter, muscle-protecting choice. A major study published in Nutrients Journal found that seniors with chronic low magnesium intake experience significantly greater sarcopenia, the clinical term for age-related muscle wasting. The researchers noted that restoring magnesium intake could potentially slow or even halt this process. What's more, magnesium was shown to enhance muscle relaxation during sleep, reducing nighttime cramps and promoting deeper rest, both essential for muscle repair. So, the question is simple. Why wouldn't you give your body what it's begging for? Let me share the story of Daniel, a 68-year-old man who thought occasional leg cramps were normal for his age. By the time he sought help, he'd lost nearly 12% of his muscle mass in just 2 years. Tasks like walking uphill felt exhausting. His balance, worsening by the week. What was missing from his diet? Magnesium. Once Daniel added a small spoon of almond butter before bed nightly, his cramping reduced within weeks, but more importantly, his muscle decline slowed dramatically. He started walking longer distances with less fatigue. Daniel told his doctor, "It's strange, a spoon of almond butter feels like nothing, but I wake up stronger." Now, the sad part? Most seniors don't get this advice until it's too late. But you're here now, Are you going to ignore this small fix? Here's the harsh reality most seniors overlook. Muscle loss doesn't happen suddenly. It happens from tiny daily choices. Choosing not to fuel your body before bed. Choosing to ignore minor cramps. Choosing to believe weakness is just aging. Each choice builds silently, until one day you can't get up from a chair unaided. Do you really want to explain to your loved ones that your loss of independence was preventable? Because once your muscles are gone, rebuilding them after 70 is nearly impossible. But right now you have a chance. A simple spoon of almond butter before bed could change your trajectory. What's stopping you? Let's get practical. Here's how to add almond butter to your nightly routine effectively. Portion: 1 to 2 tablespoons of unsweetened, natural almond butter before bed. Timing: take it 20 to 30 minutes before sleeping for best absorption and muscle support overnight. Optional additions: spread on a slice of whole grain bread for extra slow-release energy, or mix with half a banana for added potassium. Important tip: always choose natural almond butter without added sugars or oils. The cleaner, the better. This small step feeds your muscles magnesium, healthy fats, and slow energy all night long, keeping your muscles out of breakdown mode. Picture this. As you sleep peacefully, your muscles are receiving magnesium, your body stays relaxed, and your muscle fibers are being rebuilt. Quietly, naturally. That small spoon of almond butter is like handing your muscles a repair kit for the night. And skipping it? That's like sending them into battle with no armor. Before we continue, if you're serious about protecting your strength, hit subscribe and like this video now. Don't let laziness cost your independence. Stay informed. Stay strong. Because what's coming next? Food number 3 is even more powerful. Let's move forward. Think carefully. When was the last time you fed your muscles before bedtime? I'm not talking about dinner. I'm talking about the final fuel your muscles desperately need after 60, as they prepare for the long hours of repair during sleep. Most seniors go to bed with their bodies starving, not just for calories, but for bioavailable protein. And ignoring this need night after night, that's exactly why your strength is slipping away. But there's one simple bedtime food used for generations in Mediterranean cultures that can reverse this damage starting tonight. Greek yogurt with added whey protein. Before you say, "I already eat yogurt," listen carefully. Because unless you're choosing the right type and pairing it correctly, you're missing the full muscle-saving power the superfood holds. Let's break it down. When you sleep, your body does its most important maintenance work. Your muscles repair. Your tissues rebuild. But protein, not calories, powers this repair. And not just any protein. Your muscles need complete proteins, rich in all essential amino acids. Most seniors fail to meet these needs after dinner. And worse, they go to bed without adding a slow, steady protein source. The result? Your body enters overnight catabolism, a dangerous state where your muscles are broken down to fuel basic functions. Every night this happens, you wake up weaker. And yet, you can stop this pattern with one easy addition to your bedtime routine. Greek yogurt alone is excellent. It's high in casein protein, much like cottage cheese, and it digests slowly over hours. But when you combine it with whey protein isolate, a fast-absorbing protein, you create the ultimate two-phase muscle repair system. Whey triggers immediate protein synthesis. Casein sustains it through the night. Imagine giving your muscles both quick fuel and long-term nourishment, all in one simple bedtime bowl. In practical terms, that means faster muscle repair, reduced overnight breakdown, stronger muscles over time. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed seniors over 65 who consumed Greek yogurt enriched with whey protein before bed. The findings were clear. Participants experienced significantly less overnight muscle loss. Markers of muscle protein synthesis increased by over 23% compared to those who consume carbohydrates or no food. After 12 weeks, these seniors displayed improved grip strength and walking speed, all from simply adjusting their bedtime nutrition. Science confirms your bedtime snack could decide whether you maintain strength or lose it silently. James, a 74-year-old retired veteran, struggled with constant fatigue and worsening balance. Like many seniors, he thought protein is for bodybuilders, not people my age. By the time he sought help, he was close to needing a walker. The solution? Not pills, not surgery. His nutritionist recommended just one thing: a bowl of Greek yogurt mixed with a scoop of whey protein isolate before bed. In 4 weeks, James noticed a difference. His legs felt steadier. Standing up from the couch wasn't a challenge anymore. After 3 months, he reported proudly, "I'm walking stronger than I have in years. It's like I stopped shrinking." His bedtime rituals save his muscles. Now ask yourself, will you let your strength fade just because you didn't know better? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Every night you avoid feeding your muscles protein before sleep, you're choosing decline. Your body isn't passive. It's constantly rebuilding or breaking down. And when you ignore this simple, proven food combination, you're letting your muscles cannibalize themselves. Imagine waking up 6 months from now, weaker, wobblier, and realizing it didn't have to be that way. Will you look back and regret that spoon of yogurt you never ate? Because knowing this now makes you responsible. Here's exactly how to implement this muscle-saving bedtime meal. Step 1. Choose unsweetened, full-fat Greek yogurt, not regular yogurt. Full-fat varieties slow digestion and provide healthy fats. Step 2. Mix in 1 scoop of whey protein isolate. Choose unflavored or vanilla for best results. This fast-absorbing protein triggers overnight repair instantly. Step 3. Add optional extras. A sprinkle of cinnamon for blood sugar control. Chia seeds for fiber. A drizzle of raw honey for taste, if desired. Step 4. Consume 30 to 45 minutes before bedtime. Portion guide: 3/4 cup of Greek yogurt, 20 to 25 grams of whey protein. Combined, you created the ultimate muscle-repairing nighttime meal. It's not heavy, it's not complicated, but it's powerful. Picture this. You finish your yogurt bowl, relax into bed, and while you sleep, your body begins repairing. Whey protein starts the process fast. Casein from Greek yogurt sustains it through the night. Every hour, your muscles are being fed, not drained. Now imagine waking up tomorrow morning, not weaker, but stronger. That's the gift you can give yourself tonight. Before we move forward, ask yourself one final time: are you really willing to let your muscles starve tonight, knowing how easy it is to stop? If not, hit like, hit subscribe. Every time you ignore this channel, you're risking missing simple solutions like this. Don't do that to yourself. Because coming next, food number 2 isn't just about protein. It's about activating your muscle regeneration at the cellular level. Let's move forward. Let me ask you a question you probably haven't considered. What if your muscles aren't just starving, but inflamed and exhausted? After 60, your muscles don't just shrink from lack of protein. They break down from something even more insidious: chronic inflammation. And while seniors are endlessly told to eat more protein, no one tells them how critical it is to fight the inflammation silently corroding their strength from the inside out. But here's the good news. There's a simple, natural drink used for centuries by athletes to heal muscle damage that can help seniors not only reduce overnight muscle inflammation, but also enhance recovery as they sleep. That drink? Tart cherry juice. And chances are you're not drinking it. Let me explain why this overlooked bedtime drink could be the missing key to stopping your muscle loss starting tonight. Muscle loss after 60 isn't just about getting older. It's about oxidative stress and chronic low-grade inflammation, what researchers now call inflammaging. Every step you take, every movement you make, tiny tears form in your muscles. In younger years, your body repairs those tears easily. But after 60, your body's natural repair mechanisms slow down. Inflammation builds up, and without intervention, your muscles degrade quietly day by day. Now, most seniors ignore these signals. Constant soreness, lingering fatigue after minor activity, morning stiffness that wasn't there before. But ignoring these signs is how you wake up one day unable to stand without assistance. Do you really want that? Because inflammation is silently stripping your strength. And unless you address it, eating all the protein in the world won't save you. This is where tart cherry juice becomes your overnight recovery secret. Tart cherries, not sweet cherries, contain potent natural compounds called anthocyanins and polyphenol, scientifically shown to reduce muscle soreness, accelerate muscle repair, lower inflammatory markers like CRP, C-reactive protein. In a landmark study published in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports, athletes consuming tart cherry juice before sleep experienced 23% less muscle soreness, 30% faster strength recovery. And here's the kicker. Researchers discovered that tart cherry juice enhanced sleep quality itself, a critical factor for muscle healing. Why? Because tart cherries naturally boost melatonin levels, improving sleep depth and duration. In simple terms, tart cherry juice not only reduces the inflammation eating away at your muscles, it helps you sleep deeper so your body can heal better. Let me tell you about Evelyn, a 66-year-old retired schoolteacher. She complained of constant leg soreness, poor sleep, and waking up exhausted, even after simple activities. Her doctor prescribed painkillers. But at a senior wellness seminar, she learned about tart cherry juice. Skeptical but desperate, she tried it. 8 ounces before bed every night. 2 weeks later, Evelyn reported something remarkable. Her legs felt lighter in the mornings. Her sleep became deeper and longer. She felt rested for the first time in years. Evelyn called her nighttime rescue. Now, she swears by it. The tragedy? Most seniors like Evelyn never get this simple advice. But you're hearing it now. The question is, will you act or ignore it? Here's what you need to understand. Every night you choose not to support your muscles with anti-inflammatory nutrition, you're giving inflammation permission to win. And once it wins, you lose your strength, your independence, and your confidence. You've seen it happen to friends and family. The slow slide. Don't think it can't happen to you, because knowing this now makes you responsible. Will you look back and regret, wondering why you didn't act sooner? Or will tonight be the night you say, enough? Using tart cherry juice isn't complicated, but it must be done correctly. Choose 100% pure tart cherry juice. Avoid blends with added sugars. Portion. Drink 8 to 10 ounces about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Optional boost. Combine with a magnesium supplement or a small handful of almonds to enhance muscle relaxation. Consistency. Nightly use is key. Effects build over 7 to 14 days. Important note, do not confuse tart cherry juice with sweet cherry juice. The anthocyanin concentration is much higher in tart cherries. Picture this tonight. You drink your glass of deep red tart cherry juice. As you relax into sleep, inflammation levels drop. Your muscles stop aching. Your body repairs itself quietly and efficiently. And in the morning, you wake up feeling strong. That's what you're missing if you skip this simple step. Do you really want to go another night, letting your muscles burn with silent inflammation? Or is it time to finally fight back? Now, Before we reveal the most powerful food on this list, the one almost no senior uses, yet could stop muscle loss faster than anything else. Think about this. Why haven't you subscribed yet? You're watching this because you care about your health or someone you love does. But caring isn't enough. Choosing not to subscribe means choosing to risk missing life-saving tips like this. Tips that could protect your muscles, your strength, and your independence. Hit subscribe, because what's coming next? Food number 1 is the most overlooked, most powerful bedtime solution for stopping muscle loss after 60. Let's move forward. Let me be brutally honest. If you're over 60 and you're not giving your body collagen before bed, you're not just risking muscle loss. You're inviting something far worse, joint breakdown. Because while your muscles are essential, your joints, the ligaments, tendons, and connective tissues, are what hold your body together. And after 60, your body's natural collagen production doesn't just slow down. It nearly stops. Let that sink in. By the time you hit 65, your collagen production could be less than 30% of what it was in your 30s. And what does that mean? Your muscles have no solid foundation to rebuild. Your joints ache, swell, and degrade silently. Your skin thins, and your legs lose both strength and structural integrity. Most seniors blame old age, but science says otherwise. The real culprit? Collagen depletion. And unless you act now, your body's decline isn't just inevitable, it's accelerating every single night. Collagen is the primary protein that forms your muscles' connective tissue, your joints' cartilage, your tendons and ligaments, your skin and bones. While your body can survive without external collagen in your 20s or 30s, after 60, that's no longer true, especially overnight. Why? Because nighttime is when your body shifts into repair mode. But repairing muscles without collagen is like trying to build a house without bricks. If you're going to bed without collagen peptides circulating your bloodstream, your body has no choice but to sacrifice connective tissue to patch itself up. In short, you're eating yourself from the inside out. But here's the life-saving solution: collagen peptides combined with vitamin C. Let's get scientific for a moment. Multiple studies, including one from the British Journal of Nutrition, confirm that consuming 10 to 15 grams of collagen peptides daily improve muscle mass retention and reduce joint pain in seniors. Collagen peptides stimulate the production of myofibrillar proteins, essential for muscle contraction and strength. When combined with vitamin C, collagen synthesis is activated more efficiently, accelerating tendon and ligament repair. In practical terms, collagen peptides act like glue for your joints, reinforcement for your muscles, structural support for your skin and bones, and consuming it before bed ensures your body can use it when it's most focused on repair, during deep sleep. Now, you may think, isn't collagen just for skin? Absolutely not. That's marketing nonsense. Collagen is a foundational protein for your entire musculoskeletal system. Neglect it, and you're not just losing muscles, you're losing your ability to move. Do you really want that? Meet George, a 71-year-old retired carpenter. Years of physical work had worn down his knees and joints. His doctors told him surgery was inevitable. But what they didn't tell him, his body was starving for collagen. When George finally learned about collagen peptides, he decided to try 10 grams of collagen peptides dissolved in water before bed, paired with a small glass of citrus juice for vitamin C. Within 8 weeks, George's knee pain reduced dramatically. But the bigger surprise? His legs felt stronger. He could stand up from chairs without help. He could climb stairs without that burning weakness. George said, "I thought I was done, but collagen gave me my legs back." His only regret? Not starting sooner. Now the question is, are you going to make the same mistake? I want you to think carefully. Now that you know the truth about collagen, every night you choose not to feed your body this essential protein. You're choosing breakdown. You're choosing joint pain. You're choosing muscle loss. You're choosing to watch your independence slip away, one night at a time. And the worst part? When the damage shows up, it's too late to reverse. Regret won't rebuild your joints. So ask yourself, are you going to ignore your body's cry for help tonight? Or are you going to act? Here's the exact bedtime formula. Collagen peptides. 10 to 15 grams of hydrolyzed collagen peptides. Choose unflavored, high-quality collagen sourced from grass-fed bovine or wild fish. Vitamin C booster. Drink collagen with a small glass of fresh citrus juice, orange, lemon, or grapefruit. Vitamin C is essential to trigger collagen synthesis. Timing. Consume 20 to 30 minutes before sleep. Optional additions. Mix into warm herbal tea or plain water. Avoid sugary or caffeine-laden liquids. Do this nightly, because every night you don't, your body falls further behind. Picture this tonight. As you drift into deep sleep, collagen peptides flood your system. Your joints, once brittle and inflamed, begin repairing. Your muscles' connective tissues grow stronger. And your legs, your arms, your hands start regaining their structural power. You're not just preventing loss. You're rebuilding. Now, if you've watched this far, let me ask you, what are you waiting for? Are you really going to click away, knowing your muscles and joints are deteriorating while you sleep? Hit subscribe. Hit like, because ignoring this channel means risking your future. And that's not just your future. It's your children's future, your grandchildren's future. Do you really want them watching you weaken? Or do you want to show them what strength after 60 truly looks like? And there you have it, the top 5 bedtime foods that can stop muscle loss and restore your strength after 60. But before you click away, I need you to pause and think, because right now you're standing at a crossroads. One path, you go to bed tonight, exactly the way you have for years, with your muscles starving, your joints breaking down, and your body slipping quietly into weakness. You'll wake up tomorrow a little weaker, the next day even more, until one day your legs feel too heavy. Standing becomes hard. Your independence fades. And worst of all, you'll wonder, why didn't I act when I had the chance? The second path, tonight you decide, enough. You choose to protect your body. You choose to feed your muscles what they need. You choose cottage cheese, almond butter, Greek yogurt with whey, tart cherry juice, and collagen peptides with vitamin C. And every night after that, your body repairs. Your muscles grow. Your joints heal. Your strength returns. And when your loved ones see you standing taller, walking stronger, living better, you'll know that you made the right choice. Now, let me ask you, which future do you want? Because knowing what you know now, choosing not to act is choosing decline. And trust me, once your muscles are gone, you'll regret not starting sooner. If you care about your health, about your freedom, about walking confidently without fear of falling, make this promise right now. I will not let my muscles disappear. Say it out loud. Say it for your children. Say it for your grandchildren. Say it for the person you used to be and the stronger person you can still become. Because giving up on your body isn't an option. Not now. Not when you come this far. And that's why this channel exists. Senior Health Daily isn't just a YouTube channel. It's your daily reminder that aging doesn't have to mean weakness. But here's the problem. If you don't click subscribe right now, chances are you'll forget. Life will get busy. Habits won't change. And muscle loss will keep stealing your strength quietly. Don't let that happen. Click subscribe. Click like. Leave a comment and tell me, which of these 5 bedtime foods will you try tonight? Your answer isn't just a comment. It's a public promise to yourself and to others watching that you're choosing strength. And by commenting, you're helping this video reach more seniors. Seniors who are losing their strength right now, who desperately need this information. You could save them from decline simply by sharing your answer. Don't let another night pass. Don't tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow, because every night of delay is another night your body suffers silently. Tonight could be the night you stop the loss. Tonight could be the night your body starts rebuilding, but only if you act. So once again, click subscribe, tap like, share this video, leave your comment. Do it now, because once the damage is done, no food can undo it. And I don't want that for you. You don't want that for yourself. And your family, they deserve to see you strong. This is Senior Health Daily, where we help you fight back, grow stronger, and reclaim your life, one simple habit at a time. I'll see you in the next video. But for tonight, make the right choice. Your muscles are waiting.